Hey everybody, this is Strict9 with Strict9 GP, and this is going to be my first ever Out of the Park Baseball 19 video. And what I'm going to do is the first thing I did when I loaded up the game last night is I wanted to take a look at that in-game play with the 3D ballparks and the new player animation. It looked really good. I'm hoping it shows up good on this video. But I went ahead and created an exhibition game between the Braves and the Nationals using last year's rosters, and we'll go ahead and get that started here. But I just wanted to say, I mean, when I first started playing this game back in the early 2000s, first of all, I had a little bit more time on my hands to do it, but that's how I handled my dynasties and my playthroughs. I would play every game, and back then, for those of you who've been around for a while and know the game, you've probably seen or know the history of the game. It was still, the best baseball simulation back then on the market. But when it came to the in-game play, when you played out the games, you basically had a generic ballpark view, and it was mostly just the play-by-play. I mean, you would see the lines of text, and that would kind of tell you, you could set your lineups, do all that kind of thing. But it was pretty basic, and it worked, but just to see how far this game has come and to see what we now have when you're playing out a game, it's really impressive. And what I noticed last night, for instance, is granted it's only been one game, but the play-by-play and the animations matched up really good. The interface, it's changed a little bit. It'll take you probably a few games to get used to where everything is, but I like all the information that you have available. And nothing's really changed with the actual gameplay buttons, like the pitches and things and positioning your players. I mean, that seems to be all the same. It's just in a different location. But playing out a game it makes me, although my playthroughs, if you've seen any of my Out of the Park Baseball 18 playthrough the Phillies, you know how I basically handle the season. I'll sim it out either a game at a time or a week at a time, and then when I get to the playoffs, if I make the playoffs, I will actually play each individual game, and it gives you something to look forward to now, especially if you make the playoffs. It's kind of like an extra benefit. But I wanted to go ahead and get started with, I'm creating this exhibition game, and we'll go through, play through, and let you look at it and see what you think. But I've got the team set. I just go ahead and create the exhibition button at the top, and it gives you a little pop-up. It kind of walks you through how to set up the game. You'll have to go into the play ball tab to really get started with the settings, but this first screen gives you the team rosters, the active rosters, and who your reserve rosters are. And then when you click the play ball, that's going to bring you up the lineups and the statistics for the team. And I'm sure when you get into an actual season play, you can change this to show like the series versus Atlanta, or if you guys have played some games already before head to head. Once you're at this screen, if the lineups look, or you're not the lineups yet, but if everything looks cool here, you just go to the play button, and this is where you can actually set some of the game settings, the gameplay settings. You can set like designated hitter. I've got that turned off, no warm-up required. We're going to be playing in Turner Field using the modern 3D view, and I'm going to set everything to human control for the Braves. You can also look at the team stats here. This will give you probably some more head-to-head stuff. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't. It gives you like how they're doing overall and some, one-run games, all the things you see in that team report statistics menu. And you can also make some changes here to the general game options, like your play-by-play options, enable sound. I'm going to go ahead and use fast play-by-play speed in full detail. And I'm just going to use all the generic settings for the viewing options for now. And if you wanted to change your lineups, you could do that here. I like the way Marcus showcased this, the developer of the game showcased this in a previous video he put out. I like how you're in this one screen. You've got your position players on the left, the pitchers on the right. That makes it a little bit easier to manage. And you can also see your opponent, their line up here at this screen. And I didn't hit on the team leaders. Yeah, that's cool too. I mean, that gives you like between both teams, it gives you like some of the top 3 players and a lot of statistics there. Pitching, batting, fielding. But I'm going to go ahead and start the game, and I'm going to have Garcia with Trey Turner leading off here. And look how just the graphics of this stadium just like pops out at you. All the gameplay settings are going to be up here to the top. This might be something you can change. I don't know if you can though. If you're going to go pitch by pitch, this little slider here, you toggle it on if you want to use pitch by pitch. I'm just going with the 1 pitch right now. These are your infield, outfield positioning buttons, and these are the sim buttons here if you wanted to say sim half inning at a time or sim out the rest of the game. And then I like this too. You can quickly, like if you want to go to the substitution screen, you can do that from that button. Let's go ahead and get started. Trey Turner, he's a speedy player, and it looks like he's a normal hitter type, so I'm just going to play him straight up and see if we can get him out. And first pitch, he lines it up the middle, so base hit. And that's going to bring up Bryce Harper. And Bryce Harper has some power, but I'm going to play double play depth and hold the runner and see if we get lucky here. He doesn't go, but Harper bloops it out to right field. That should be caught. And brings up Rendon. I'm going to play double play depth on that and hold the runner. I'm going to throw to first, see what that gets me. Not much. His overall hold rating is pretty good, 75. So I'm going to hold the runner and struck him out. And he walks back to the dugout. And Ryan Zimmerman, another pull hitter. I'm going to shift left, play the outfield deep. See what that will do. And he walked him. So first and second, 2 out. Brings up Dan Murphy. Always a dangerous hitter. They've got him listed as a pull hitter. I'm going to go straight away with him. And he looks like he lined it towards the pitcher. I thought that was a bouncer. Hope you're picking up some of that in-game audio. That's pretty cool. So Inciarte leading off against Strasburg. He's quickly down 0-2. Dribbler to the pitcher. Throws him out. Markakis up. 1-2. He lines it out to the left, but yeah, it looks like Lynn pulled that one down. Now Matt Kemp up 0-1. He lines it or pops up to the left field. That's going to end the inning. So Lynn leading off. He's a spray hitter. He could be dangerous. Full count. Strike 3. Love that half swing animation there. That's pretty cool. Saw that in the game last night. And Michael Taylor, I think he's another speedy player. Saw the Nationals play live last year against the Cardinals, and Michael Taylor, he had a good game that game, if I remember right. Matt Wieters, normal hitter type. Let's see what we can do. He dribbles it to the pitcher. And easy out. So now we got Freeman coming up. First pitch, and he lines it to the second baseman. Good hit, but good play by the second baseman to get him out. Now we got Tyler Flowers up. He's got some pretty good ratings there. 55 power, 55 contact. 2-2 count. Struck him out. Some movement on that pitch. And Jace Peterson. He's down 1-2, and he strikes him out. Now another thing that I think this is new, but this pitch slider, I noticed last night. I really like that. In previous versions you had the pitch count there, which is is a good way to measure fatigue too. But I just like that graphic, the graphical presentation there. Just a quick look, you can see where your pitcher is. You don't have to look for that number. So we got Strasburg up. And he's got a full count. He walks him. Oh man, that's not how you want to lead off the inning. So let's go to double play depth. Let's see if we can get lucky here. Maybe. And they turn it on Turner. That was a good thing. I think I'm gonna play the outfield deep with Harper here. It's 3-1. He walks him. Brings up Rendon, who's another power hitter. I think I'm going to shift the outfield but not play him deep. It's 2-1. And he lines it to the alley. I don't know if he's going to get there. Yep, he does. So nothing through 2.5. Strasburg, you see how his slider's a little bit, he's only had 22 pitches in 2 innings, so he's in a little bit better shape. Swanson up, 1 ball, no strike, and he lines it out to left field. That's the first hit for the Braves, and that's going to be extra bases. Good little sliding animation there. Brings up Rio Ruiz, third baseman. He's got a fairly decent bunt for hit rating, but I'm going to swing away here. And he walks him. So now, with Garcia up, I'm assuming no outs. It's really going to be best if I try to bunt here. And they're playing the infield in. He bunts it down. The pitcher gets it. And looks like the only play was to first, but that was close. So now we got second and third, 1 out with Inciarte up. 0-1. He pops up to left. And they're going to send the runner, and he's in. So 1-0. And Nick Markakis up now. 2 out, 1 on second. He lines it past the third baseman. Oh, I don't know if I would have sent him, but no, he's going to score. Couldn't get the ball back in time. It's 2-0. And Matt Kemp up. And he strikes him out. So you can see Garcia's starting to get into that yellow area. He's walked several. He's walked 3 today. So that's been his big trouble. Zimmerman, I'm going to play the outfield deep and play to shift left in the infield. And a little grounder down to the shortstop, and he throws him out. A little hesitation there, looked like. Dan Murphy up. First pitch, he's swinging and drills it down to the right field, but should be able to hold him to first. So 1 on for Lynn. I'm going to play double play depth. Hold the runner. And he cracks it to second, and they turn it. Some good defense from the Braves in this game. So now we got Freddie Freeman leading off. His pitch count's still looking good. He's still in the green. We're in the 4th inning, and he walks him. And that was his second walk today. Tyler Flowers up. 1-1 count, and he pops it up. Oh, he drops the ball. That's going to be an error. And man, a base running blunder there. I don't know if that should happen, but we got runners on second and third, no out. And Jace Peterson up. 1-2 count. He strikes him out. And that brings up Swanson. 3-1's a count. And he pops it up to left. Do we test his arm? Nope. So it's up to Ruiz to, and they walk him. So it's not up to Ruiz. It's going to be up to the pitcher. Bases loaded, but we're getting the pitch count up there on Strasburg. I'm just starting to debate here. Should I? He's got a great bunt and sacrifice bunt. Should I risk it? Freeman's got some decent speed. Infield looks like he's playing deep. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to. Why can't I bunt? Why won't it let me bunt? Yeah, I'm not liking that. I don't have a chance here to squeeze bunt. That doesn't. Not sure why that's showing up that way. Is it because there's 2 outs? Still should have the option, shouldn't to? Yeah, you should still have the option to bunt. Huh. Oh, wild pitch. He's going to score. I hope that's not a bug or anything, because now he's got the option to bunt. That's weird. I think I'll swing away, though. It's 1-2, and he's going to strike him out. I should have bunted. I guess maybe I don't understand. Maybe there's a rule there I'm not aware of, but I'll keep an eye on that one. So 5th inning, Michael Taylor up. Go ahead and pitch to him. 1-1. And he missed the bunt. And he lines it, or pops up to right field. That should be called for an out. And Matt Wieters up. 1-0 count. And he pops it up to center. Should get under that one, and he does. 2 away. And Steven Strasburg. They're keeping him in, but it's a full count. He's walked him again. That is the 2nd time he's walked him. Does Strasburg have some good batting ratings? Contact power? No? Oh well. And a little pop-up. I don't know if he's going to get to it. So let me go ahead, since let's sim ahead until the 9th inning. And we're up 4-0, so let's see if we can keep this one going. Why is Jim Johnson in there? It's kind of odd to see him. Okay, that was weird. Had him in a Phillies uniform, but I'm not sure I want to. Let me see. They've got Harper coming up. I'll test him. We're up 4-0. Let's go ahead and he's a normal hitter, but I'm going to play the outfield deep. Oh, a dribbler down the catcher. So got him out. And Rendon up. Pitch him straight. And he's 3-0. Oh, and he swings on a 3-0 count. It's like he pops up to center. It's 2 away. And that brings up Zimmerman. He's their last hope. 2-2 count. He strikes him out. A 2-hit shutout for the Braves. Pretty good. And now it's the actual players jumping on the field. So now it brings up when you click out of the game, it brings up the box score. It looks like Garcia is probably the player of the game, if I'm guessing right. He was. Pitched 7 innings, just 2 hits, but a lot of walks, 5 walks, 6 strikeouts. But that's how it looked. You know, there might be a few glitches there, but man, in game looks amazing. It's really taken this out of the park baseball to a whole new level. And I'm looking forward to getting started into some actual gameplay, and or another Let's Play series. I'm still debating. I'm almost wondering if maybe I should just load up my Phillies playthrough and at least finish a season or so. Maybe get to the end of the season and Out of the Park 18, and then load it up for 19, and just see how it looks in the new version before I change teams or anything. But what I'm seeing so far, I really like. I hope you guys who, if you've already got the game or you're looking to buy the game, you're probably going to like it. You should be excited about it, because this is one of the better looking versions I've seen so far, and that's saying something, because this game has come a long way. But hopefully you got something out of this video, and hopefully it showcased a little bit of that player animation, those 3D parks a little bit. There's so many different parks to take a look at, and different teams and rosters to take a look at. So you could really be playing you could go through and play an exhibition with every ballpark just to see how it looks if you're so inclined. But for me, I'm gonna get started on the next Let's Play and Out of the Park 19, and can't wait to see how it plays out. But thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.